You know that split-second hesitation you feel sometimes when you go to stand up from the couch? Yeah, if you've been feeling that, or if you're just looking to keep your mobility totally intact as you get older, you are in the exact right place. In today's explainer, we're diving into exactly how you can take back control of your leg strength and really your physical independence. And the absolute best part, you can literally do the whole shebang right from your living room. No clunky gym equipment needed. All right, so here's our game plan for today. We'll kick things off with the chair test, then move right into warming up the engine, building core leg strength, the ultimate balance challenge, the secret muscle fuel, and finally, your weekly action plan. Let's get right to it. Section 1, the chair test. Okay, I want you to actually try this with me. Cross your arms right over your chest and try to stand up from your chair. How'd it go? Did you have to, jerk your body forward to get some momentum going? Or did your hand instinctively shoot out to grab the armrest for a little push? Listen, if you hesitated for even a single second, that isn't just you being tired. That's actually the very first warning sign that your legs are starting to struggle to support your own body weight. And this perfectly illustrates why we need to pay attention here. Today it's relying on the armrest. Tomorrow, it's a cane. And eventually, just the sheer fear of losing your balance can kind of turn you into a prisoner in your own home. The stakes are incredibly high. But here's the empowering part. The really good news, we can absolutely hit the brakes on this process, starting today. Moving to section 2, warming up the engine. Think of your body like a car parked outside in the dead of winter. You wouldn't just turn the key and immediately floor it, right? We have to treat your joints the exact same way. So we're gonna start with knee circles to get everything lubricated. Stand tall, do a little dip in your knees, and just imagine drawing a circle on the ground with them. 10 slow rotations each way. The absolute most important thing here is to keep it smooth and fluid. Keep your back flat, listen to your body, and whatever you do, don't force it. As you're moving, try to literally visualize this natural oil coating and lubricating your cartilage. Oh, and if you hear a little clicking or popping, as long as there's no pain, don't worry about it. That's literally just gas escaping the joint. Next up, we're moving down to the calves and ankles. Now, you can actually just lie down comfortably on your back for this one. I want you to imagine you're sitting in the driver's seat of that car again. You're gonna press the gas pedal down with one foot, pointing those toes far away from you, while simultaneously pulling the toes of your other foot right back towards you. Then you just release and switch. Keep switching back and forth in a nice, steady 1-2-1-2 rhythm. Now, this isn't just some basic stretch. It's actually a mechanical action. You're creating this amazing pumping action in your calves that literally sends fresh, oxygenated blood rushing right back up to your heart. It gets the engine purring and preps all that tissue for the work ahead. Section 3, building core leg strength. So our very first strength move is the seated calf raise. Go ahead and sit on the edge of a sturdy chair with your feet perfectly flat on the floor. Now, here is the secret sauce for this one. Lean your upper body forward and rest your arms heavily right on your thighs. By adding the actual weight of your torso directly onto your legs, boom, you've just created your very own home gym machine. Lift those heels up super high, give a good squeeze at the top, and then lower them back down slowly. This is exactly what builds that absolutely vital push-off strength you use every single time you take a step. Now, I know calf exercises can trigger a very real fear of those awful, painful night cramps. So let's make sure you're protected. First off, plain water just isn't gonna cut it. You need electrolytes. Think a pinch of sea salt in your water or eating a banana to help your muscles' electrical signals fire correctly. Second, magnesium is like magic for eliminating spasms. A simple supplement or even a magnesium spray oil works absolute wonders. And third, what I like to call the stop signal. If a cramp does hit, stop what you're doing immediately. Straighten that leg out and pull your toes straight back toward your nose. That manually forces the muscle spasm to release. All right, moving right along, we're gonna stand up for the wall hinge. Face a wall, place your palms flat against it, and push your hips backward while keeping your back nice and flat. Now, listen up because this is absolutely crucial. You have to look down at the floor, not up at the wall. If you look up, you're cranking your neck and literally cutting off your own circulation. Pushing your hips back correctly is what ensures you're actually building that hip strength and core stability. You know, the exact skills you need every single day for things like climbing stairs or safely stepping over a curb. Next up, we've got hamstring curls and high knees, which are fantastic for preventing trips and falls. When you're practicing these, posture is everything. You want a proud, tall posture,
imagine having a really long giraffe neck. And when you do the hamstring curls, keep your knees acting like best friends. They need to stay right next to each other, perfectly side by side. If your working knee swings forward at all, actually, you're just cheating by using momentum. And that means you're totally missing out on the strength-building benefits for the back of your thigh.
Section 4, the Ultimate Balance Challenge.
Okay, so this one is called the clapping test, and it's brilliant because it forces your brain and your body to work in perfect unison. Make sure you stand near a wall or sturdy furniture for safety. Now, lift one thigh up so it's parallel to the floor, reach your hands underneath it, and just clap once. Smoothly lower it back down. But here is the single biggest mistake people make. Do not look down at your hands when you clap. Always look straight ahead. If you look down, your vestibular system, that complex inner ear network that controls your balance, it instantly gets thrown off and you will lose your footing. So keep those eyes up.
Section 5, the secret muscle fuel.
So you've just done the work. You've created the stimulus for your muscles with those exercises. But here's the thing, that is only about 70% of the battle. The missing piece? It's combating something called anabolic resistance. It's just a scientific fact that as our bodies age, they naturally become way less efficient at processing protein. This explains perfectly why you simply cannot eat like a 20-year-old anymore and expect your muscles to recover and grow. You actually require significantly more protein now just to maintain the exact same muscle mass you already have.
So, I'm sure you're wondering, what's the magic number? Well, to combat this anabolic resistance, experts say the average adult over 60 needs a pretty shocking 90 to 100 grams of pure protein every single day. That's the threshold you have to hit to maintain your health and keep those muscles strong. Now, you can easily hit this 90 to 100 gram target by using high-quality protein powders. Or, of course, you can rely on some really fantastic whole foods. Eggs, for example, are basically the gold standard because the yolk contains nutrients that actually improve muscle signaling. Greek yogurt is great because it packs double the protein of regular yogurt. Lean meats, your chicken and turkey, they are incredibly powerful builders for your muscles. And please, do not forget your fatty fish like salmon. Not only does it give you protein and those amazing inflammation-reducing omega-3s, but it is absolutely crucial for vitamin D. Because here's the kicker. Without vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium. And without calcium, your muscles literally cannot contract. It's a chain reaction. Section 6, your weekly action plan. Okay, so now you've got the exercises down and your grocery list is sorted. Let's map out exactly how to put all of this into action so you can see some real, tangible results. The good news, you only need to show up for yourself 3 days a week. Think Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But, and this is a huge but, Tuesday and Thursday are not just days where you do nothing. They are dedicated rest days specifically for muscle growth. You absolutely must respect those rest days because your muscles need that actual physical time to recover and grow stronger. So what actually happens when you stick to this routine? Well, it's definitely not some overnight magic trick, but let me tell you, the results compound rapidly. In just 2 weeks, you'll find that initial chair test getting noticeably easier. Give it a month and suddenly climbing a flight of stairs won't look nearly as daunting. And in 3 short months, you're gonna be walking around with this incredibly confident, surprising stride. There's this quote from our source material that I absolutely love. It says, "Thank yourself for investing in your future." And really, that hits the nail right on the head, doesn't it? Because that is exactly what this is all about. Every single step you take, every knee circle you do, and every gram of protein you eat is a direct, deliberate investment in keeping your physical freedom. So, I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Are you ready to ditch that armrest and finally reclaim your stride today? Are you willing to take that simple chair test right now and commit to waking up those deep leg muscles so you can keep moving strong for years to come? The power is entirely in your hands, right there in your living room. Thanks so much for diving into this explainer with me today. Keep moving, stay strong, and I'll catch you in the next one.